presentation of the National Football League.
It is arguably the biggest game on planet Earth. And now this grand game enters its 6th decade. We welcome you to Santa Clara and Levi's Stadium for Super Bowl 60. One game to decide it all. It's the AFC champion New England Patriots and the champions of the NFC, the Seattle Seahawks. Wherever you are, welcome to America's great sports day. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, Super Bowl Sunday, 195 different countries know all about it. They're watching Greg, and for the players, this moment. They've built so much, and now it's here. A chance to take the field in the biggest football game of them all.
Yeah, and what do we hear all week from every team leading up to the Super Bowl? For the players that have been here before, there's such an advantage. You know what to expect. You know what pregame feels like. You know how to handle the emotions leading up to it. But for the new players, the new coaches, no matter how much you tell them, there's still an element of uncertainty that really doesn't hit you until that ball is kicked off. So who handles it better? Who's more prepared for this stage? We're a couple minutes from finding out, and man, I think we are in for a great game.
After all the hype, it's finally time for football. It's Super Bowl Sunday, and off we go on EA Sports. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Seahawks come out, and they are led by a new quarterback, Sam Darnold. From USC, he's bounced around for his first 7 seasons. This is 5th different franchise as he starts year 8 in the NFL. And Greg, it's year 1 with the Seahawks.
You ask any player that's played in the Super Bowl, Mike, and they'll tell you the hardest part is everything up until kickoff. The best part is once that ball is kicked off, it finally feels normal again, and that's what these players are going through. They've been waiting for this moment. It feels like it's taken forever, but here we go. Who's going to go out and put together the best game at the right moment and come away Super Bowl champs? And I think this is something we're going to see a lot here tonight, the ability to use this run game to really set the tone coming out here for this offense.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. Smith and Jigba left side. He's got it. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at their 49-yard line.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down and 6. Shotgun run now with Walker. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Throw right side, hauled in by Cup. They get 15 on that game. 1st down, Seattle.
A gain of 15. And the Seahawks 1st down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Now Walker. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
Brought down by Greg Woodson. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Patriots' 30-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
Well, if this opening drive is any indication of how the rest of this game's going to go, it seems this offense is going to be pretty content keeping the ball on the ground. A lot of success here early. Now it sets up 1st and goal.
Chance here for the first points of this Super Bowl. 1st down and goal. Here's a run. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
Brought down at the 2-yard line. A gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now here's 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. He puts it up, and it's caught. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Seahawks. The first touchdown of Super Bowl 60.
Well, after 2 weeks of anticipation, 2 weeks of scrutiny, I'm not sure if you can start a Super Bowl game any better than we just saw here, Mike. I mean, to take that ball down methodically, play after play, and end up with a touchdown, it just allows you to settle into the game, settle your entire sideline, and take a deep breath. Now it's up to the defense to go out there and try to get a stop, and you just can't start a Super Bowl any better than that.
The kick is good. Makes the score Seahawks 7, Patriots nothing.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, Travion Henderson. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So here come the Patriots, and Greg, they are led by their second-year quarterback, the number 3 overall pick in 2024 out of North Carolina. It's Drake May.
After talking to him the other day, it seems like he's really embracing this moment, Mike. I mean, he said something along the lines of playing with the pressure that comes with the playoffs is a privilege, and I couldn't agree more. Not everyone gets the opportunity to play on this stage. So when you have these types of moments, you really have to take advantage of them and just go for it. If the rest of the team can match that mindset, I think they got a good shot today to leave with a win.
And he'll take this to about the 28. Devin Witherspoon up from the secondary to make the play.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 28-yard line.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. From out of the gun, here's May. Diggs on the reception. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Patriots first down.
Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Handoff, and it's Henderson. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Big Leonard Williams brings him down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 5. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Open man, that's the tight end, Hunter Henry. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They get an even 20 on that one. First down, New England.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
The 29-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 4. Our first carry for Ramondre Stevenson. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Boye Mafe in on the tackle.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3rd and a yard. They'll go with the sneak. Fighting for the marker. He loses the football.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Stevenson. Into space. And he will get into the end zone. Ramondre Stevenson. Touchdown, New England.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Patriots come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. They'll return this from the 10. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. This drive starts on the ground with Walker, and he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. After a spirited first quarter here in Super Bowl 60, all even on the scoreboard. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40 as we are ready to get back underway. Off the play fake, here's Darnold. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. The Patriots offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Linebacker Ernest Jones ends that play.
It's 2nd and 8.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8. That is caught out wide on the... Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Seahawks have come up with the recovery.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one.
Play is under review.
At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose, and are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Henderson. Room up the sideline at the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. Good for a Patriots first down.
There's 2 elements to a successful run play, and the key is having them aligned. The offensive line needs to block according to the play and create space, but the back has to hit that space at the appropriate time. This is a clear example as to why it leads to big gains.
He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Derek Hall there to bring him down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing is May. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Kayshon Boutte was the one he was looking for. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
1st and 10.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and It's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
May now on 1st and 10. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
Here's 2nd and 6. May to the air once more. Will try and set up the tight end screen. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
That one intercepted. Picked off by their rookie second-rounder. And the Seahawks are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
So anytime you're really sensing pass, Mike, the first thing you want to do, flood the field with defensive backs. Good things typically happen. I mean, that's a great call there by the defensive coordinator to counter that play, because no matter where that ball was going, they had someone in the neighborhood who had a shot of making the play and getting them off the field.
Off the bootleg. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Milton Williams in there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive.
Pretty evident that the defense is just giving no time of day to any run actions. They are playing pass all the way, and he can continue to give as many play-action fakes as he wants. It hasn't affected anybody, and in this case, it results in a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing, Darnold. Connects with Cup on the slant. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
After that 1st down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable.
3rd and short yardage, and here's Darnold. And it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that 1st down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
And we'll mark him down just shy of the 40. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Back for more on Super Bowl Sunday after this. Here's Darnold again. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down? Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
It's 3rd and 4. Darnold. Got it with Smith and Jigba. A pickup there of 13. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Darnold now to throw. There's a short one taken in by Barner. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
Darnold to the air once more. He's going to tuck it and go. Now Seattle will use the final timeout. Clock is stopped with 26 seconds until the break.
That play had sack written all over it, so that's a great job by the quarterback, not only escaping the initial pressure, even though he doesn't gain a whole lot, he's able to pick up some positive yards for what looked like a disaster in the start.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Darnold to throw. Headed left, buying time. And he'll take this one in. Sam Darnold. Touchdown, Seattle. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. That is a heartbreaker for the defense. They took away what he wanted to do in the air, Greg, but that scrambling ability gets him to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the reason he was able to take advantage with his legs here, Mike, is he made a fast decision realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball. The amount of guys the defense had in coverage took those passes away. He tucked the ball down, took advantage of the space, and he was able to take it all the way.
Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will move out to a 14-7 lead. Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10. Working out of the gun, it's May. Short pass caught by Henry, the tight end. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Now it's 2nd and 1. To throw now, May. To the left side, he's got Henry. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4. Now whistles. Timeout, 3 seconds left in this first half. A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. To throw is May. The ball deep for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula as they come out for the second half. It's about to get underway. Could we have a finish to remember here in Santa Clara? Second half underway in Super Bowl 60. On the return, Travion Henderson. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Patriots offense and their running back, Travion Henderson, making their way back out there. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
A loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On second down, it's May. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line.
74-yard gain.
A big play here in the big game. That is a 74-yard gain.
At the 5-yard line.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Now, May. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
May to throw on second down. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Third and goal. It's Henderson. And the drive stalls out as he's brought down. And the field goal unit likely to come on here on 4th and goal.
A gain of a yard. It's now 4th and goal.
So on 4th down, on comes the rookie, Andres Borregales, for the Patriots field goal. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Pats are back within 4 at 14-10.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
After the made field goal, back out is Borregales to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
Fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's May. A throat behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Throwing on 2nd down, May. He's going to look for the home run ball. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it. and it brings up third down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Throwing on third down is May. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
To return, it's Shaheed. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Seahawks offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Walker. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. Jack Gibbons is there to bring him down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. They'll go play action with Darnold. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Darnold. He'll try to run for it.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
The Seahawks sending out their punt team. Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10.
The Patriots offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. On the handoff, Henderson. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8. They'll go play action with May. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there. And 3rd down coming up.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
Pass completed to Douglas. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
And the Patriots ready to kick it away as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. And some nifty running on the return. But there's some good yardage. before he was taken down. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll run right. Here's Walker. And they'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Christian Gonzalez comes in for the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, Seattle.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
And the Seahawks 1st down.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. Down to the final quarter in Super Bowl 60. We'll return for the 4th from Santa Clara after this. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Off the bootleg, here's Darnold. Off-balance throw, it's complete. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Got a man, that's Barner, the tight end. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up 1st downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again. And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Here's Darnold. He'll complete it to Barner. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and inches.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he will have the Seahawks 1st down, maybe by about a yard, as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
Here's Walker. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Converted twice on third down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a third time? Now Darnold. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
So Myers back out there. Had the field goal a moment ago. Now set to kick this one away. On the return, Travion Henderson. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense ready for this next possession. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. May gonna look to throw. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And he's gonna be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
That's good for a Patriots.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Call it a gain of 13. First down, New England.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing now is May. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. From out of the gun, here's May. He'll look deep here for Diggs. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be intercepted by Tariq Woolen. And the Seahawks are right back in this one. They'll run here with Walker. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal. And now at 1:52, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout. Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is 1st and goal. Here's Walker. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal. New England going to take their second timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll run with Walker. Trying to reach for the goal line, but he's going to come up just short. Wow, that's going to set up 4th down.
Typically, I'm the first one to be screaming up here to keep your offense on the field. Be aggressive and go for it. But I think at this stage of the 4th quarter, possessions are at a premium. I think you take this field goal, make it a 2-possession game, and I think now it's really hard for your opponent to have enough time to come back.
Interesting decision. A field goal makes it a 2-score game. They're going to keep the hammer down and go for it on 4th and goal. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Kenneth Walker, 1st down Seahawks.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Now the point after try from Myers. He's got it. And the Seahawks move out to a 24-10 lead.
Seahawks 24, Patriots 10.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. This one taken at the 7. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Diggs on the reception. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 41-yard line.
It is 2nd and a yard. Working out of the gun. It's May. Pass caught right side by Henry. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
A gain of 16 on that pass play. Good for a Patriots first down.
1st and 10.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. And that's going to do it in their 50th anniversary season. What a celebration. The Seattle Seahawks, Super Bowl champs for the 2nd time. So that'll do it for another sensational season of the NFL on EA Sports. For our entire team and with my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, good night from Santa Clara, California.